Howdy. What y'all doing? Y'all ready to do a little farming? That's what we're doing tonight. Anyways, good evening. Howdy, 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 everybody. It's me, your old buddy, Mr. Moose. Stumbling, fumbling, trying to get everything right and ready to go. Anyways, hope y'all are having a good, what is tonight, Tuesday night? Welcome to the stream. Hemi's gonna join me in a minute and we're gonna get going and we're gonna do a little farm sim tonight. We're gonna do a little bit of cotton cutting, I guess is what we're gonna do tonight. So combining, little harvest action. That's what we plan on working on anyways. We'll see how well the server behaves. Last night, Hemi and Chris were on there. They said they kind of had a little bit of rough time with it. So I think my server is, as soon as this contract's up, I am moving to somebody else's because I just don't think this one's cutting the mustard. But anyways, good evening, everybody. All right, let's jump into the game and we'll get going. So as you can see, we've got a new mod that we're using today. It's not really new. It's been around for a while. It's the John Deere 9965. It is a cotton combine. And it's a pretty good model for the most part. I mean, it's not terrible. It's pretty good. You'll see there's a couple issues that I have with it, and that is just the clipping here. You can see the bar going through the tires there. And over on this side, it's really obvious where it goes through the tire there and clips through. But once you unpack it, then that goes away. So it's not too terrible. So anyways, we jump up in it and go ahead and start her up and hit button 1, raises it up, and see what I mean? Once it gets all raised up and into place, it's not bad. So anyways, and immediately I have server lag. This will either work or fail tonight. We'll see. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put you in the stream. I hear you giggling in the background and I just forgot to turn you up. Talk to me, Hemi. Say hello.
Hola, ¿cómo está usted? Hello.
There he is. There's that old guy. Anyways, we've been on the ARC server all day, playing on it, and decided to take a break and play some farm sim. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's see. Ashton David Vandermarkt, welcome to the stream. Cole Zender, welcome to the stream. Cowboy Dakota Ray, welcome to the stream. David, welcome to the stream. Dirt Bike Life, hello. Farming Boys, howdy. Hi, Hemi. How are you?
Hi.
Oh, well, I saw you in chat. International School Bus 678. Salute. How are you today? Jake Courtney, Jake Nichols, Jake from State Farm, James Landry, Mr. Moose. How you doing, Mr. Moose? Mr. Bean, Nightbot, Raymond Kinnison, or Kinnison, Undead Legend, and you're normally iffy. All right, well, I know that. You don't have to point it out for me. Ken Poth, hello, welcome to the stream. Rep Farming, hello. Gunner Eastep, welcome to the stream. How y'all doing? Big Mac, welcome. All right, so GPS, set a strike a GPS course. Line. Did this the other day and I think 4 meters was about right. Maybe 5 worked. I don't know. I'm gonna go 4.9 and see what happens. Auto gives 5.4, but I think it was 5. Oh, is that your mama iffy? Your mama or iffy? I don't know. Welcome to the stream. Funny name. Anyways. You copying my course? Oh, let me get it right. That ain't right. I did 5.4 the other day, and it seemed like I had to come in just a little bit. So I'm gonna go with 5, and we'll go from there. Doo-doo. Come on, go away. All right. We'll see how this works. You got my course?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. We have cotton. It seems like the cutting head is a little bit wider on one side of this thing, so we'll have to readjust probably.
I say it wants to go a lot faster when it's running 9.
Oh yeah, I'm just kind of feeling it out for a second. All right, so anyways, we're cutting. See if we can get this thing opened up. Let's see. States 11. Yes, that's the map we're on. Let's see. Thomas Blackburn, hello. Welcome to the stream. Zachary AG, hello. Big Texan 4201. How you doing, buddy? How about them Longhorns over the weekend? How's my day been? Not too bad, Ashton. Been playing a lot of art today. Patrick. Hey Moose, long time no see. Are you looking forward to Farm Sim 17? Just pre-ordered the premium edition. Can't for it. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. So, yeah. If I remember right, Hemi, you can get almost all the way across field number 8. And I think it's like 48% will fill like one pass. So we should be able to go all the way across and back down, unload, and rinse and repeat.
Okay, He's an Aggie.
Let's
Don't
see.
care for the boys in pink, huh?
How about them Aggies? I think they won too over the weekend. Hey, I was just happy to see Texas win a game because they needed it. They've had some rough goes lately. I gotta back up.
You gonna adjust it?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'll take it up just a little bit. For some reason, though, I felt like 5.4 was too much. But let's go ahead. Maybe that's why it keeps giving me an offset on it, is because it's cutting too much to the other side. Let's run it that way. Let's run it with 5.4 and the offset, and we'll just see what happens with it. Let me adjust.
Okay.
Alright, I'm set now.
Alright, I just copied it.
Oops, I forgot to drop my header. Hang on, let me back it.
Whoopsie!
That looks pretty good, actually, on mine.
Full cut for here.
The flip will be the test teller. See you, cowboy. Take it easy, man. Joshua Klink, hello, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Dakota, hello. Welcome to the stream. Master of Gaming. Woo! Welcome to the stream. Take it easy, Big Texan. Have a good night, man. Anyways, the question about Farm Sim 17, sure, I'm looking forward to it. I just, we'll see what it is when it is. I'm trying not to get all just crazy over it, because if I expect too much out of it, I might get let down. From what I've seen, the new map looks pretty awesome. So, improved graphics, new map, a few little bells and whistles. Okay, we'll see what it is. But I'm going to reserve judgment until the game comes out. And that way, I can see it for what it really is, and not what everybody's speculating it's going to be. That's why you don't see me doing all these video breakdowns and analyzing everything the devs write on the website. I figure you can read and watch a video just as good as I can, so there's no need for me to tell you what you just watched. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here to this tractor here and grab it and get it in place and dump into it.
We did skip a couple little spots there, so I'm not sure why, but...
Oh, server lag. I got a little, in the deal, and it just kind of skipped a spot or two. So I will tell you the one thing with these, you don't want to be right up next to the trailer. Give yourself a little room for the dumping process. I think that's pretty good. Alright, so flip to it, and I think it's O, isn't it?
Yep,
come on.
It's the big O.
Why is that one? Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong part. Oops, I'm a little far away from the trailer. I gave myself too much room. Oh, there was a little bit of server lag. Hey, don't back into my trailer. Oh, are you in a hurry or something? Don't wait for me to move the tractor? Man.
Oh, I'm good.
Impatient. I don't know who positioned my tractor, but he sure put it way too close to the field.
Yeah, kind of what I was thinking. But I wasn't going to throw him under a bus. At least not yet.
I ought to kick him off the server for being so dumb. What is he thinking? Alright. Anybody else from Michigan? Nope, I'm not. Tell you that much. Alright. So, we get that much done. There we go. Off to the races. Cutting that, picking that cotton. Tristan Maps, welcome to the stream. Or Mapes, welcome to the stream. James Hook, howdy, howdy. Is it just you and Hemi? Pretty much, yep. Let's see. How am I doing, Thomas? Alright, not too bad. Joshua, I saw in FS17 that you can throw stuff, yeah. Let's see. Which combine is that? It's the John Deere 9968. Is that what we said?
9965.
9965, that's right. I just said all that a little while ago and I already forgot it. So anyways. I'll jump on the inside, let y'all see the modeling on the inside of it. Matcha. Totally missed that. Matcha Jerry, welcome to the stream. I probably butchered that really bad. Anyways, here's the interior of it. It's not, you know, it's not the greatest, but it's not horrible. A little 2D-ish. But that's what you got. So, radio looks fabulous. A little crooked, but looks fabulous. Especially the readout screen, a little crooked. But hey, it's a cotton combine.
Did you notice the access on the inside's backwards?
What?
When you're on the interior and you turn left, the head goes right.
Yes, I did notice that the other day.
Like, what the?
Really annoying. Oh. Oversteer. And forgot to drop the header down. I'm batting 1,000 tonight. Terry, how you doing? Hi. All right, except for the fact that I forgot to put my header down. So I'm not harvesting anything. Let's try this again. See if I can actually get something accomplished.
Hey, Moose.
Yo.
Lower your header, bud. Turn it on.
Thanks, buddy. And by the way, make sure you check your gas.
I'm good for at least 2 more passes.
Matthew had version 5 of this map and couldn't harvest soybeans. Couldn't figure out why. Probably didn't have the multi-fruit script. Just came back in. How the heck are you, Hemi? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll read that again. How the heck are you? And then it's hi, Hemi.
Oh, okay.
How the heck are you? And then he's saying hi to me. Hi,
I'm
back.
Sorry, I read Trump. I read this like Trump reads a teleprompter. So I'm just.
Oh.
4th grade level. You know, but I know words. I know the best words. Do I play Manchester anymore? Yeah, I sure do. I just try to mix everything up. I know y'all hate that about me, but sorry, I don't play Farm Sim every single day. Let's see. Maybe you can throw potatoes on the neighbors. Hi, y'all. Hey, Star Wars Dentist. Welcome to the stream. Jerry Cassidy, hello. How you doing, buddy? Matthew Doherty, I did and still couldn't. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, we don't have any problem with it. We were able to harvest them just the other day. What is the name of this map? It is States version 11. It's from American Eagles Modding. Don't do an undead and be stuck in the field doing nothing. Look at this tractor in front of me. It's parked awfully close to the field as well.
Yeah, but it's not as close as the other one used to be.
Well, you know, at least the driver came along and moved it. You know, he wised up.
Guess what I just did, Moose?
Drove into the field without your header down?
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Hemi.
This must be contagious.
Hey, Hemi. I got a little tip for you. These things work really good when you put the header down. Not so much when you don't.
I think it's from getting hit in the head with that boomerang the other night. It's all your fault.
Yeah, yeah. Hemi's not been straight ever since I killed him with a boomerang. Let's see. Oh, that was pretty funny, I gotta admit. I went back and watched it the other day, and it was pretty good. And that was, surprisingly, it didn't turn out to be a half bad live stream, so appreciate everybody who stuck around and watched it. Stanley Bedgood, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Nishan M. Zalen, you love the occasional change. Man, I just got to do something different all the time. Otherwise, I'm going to drive myself nuts, you know. But yeah. But I know there are a lot of people who wish all I would do is play Farm Sim. But, I mean, really, I enjoy so many things. But trust me, end of October rolls around, the 25th of October, y'all are going to get sick of me playing Farm Sim, because we'll probably play it every single day and stream it and all that good stuff. So, Sean TV, hello sir, welcome to the stream. Snake King 1094, Moose, just sub so I can be in more stream. Why, well, welcome sir, nice to have you. Jerry Cassidy, good Moose. Not really sure what that meant, but okay. I probably missed where the comment came from, but Dirt Bike Live, States version of Legend, your favorite map for me to play in single player. Oh, that's cool. These fields are so huge, single player's tough.
Thank God for course play.
Yep. Which brings our next comment up. Matthew says, watch your tutorial on course play. And it helped, thanks. No problem, man. Glad it helped. That's what got me into doing videos, was to help people out with it, so. Derek Kleshut. I don't know, man. I probably butchered that too, so I do apologize. Hello, man. If I made a drinking game out of every time I butchered somebody's name, by not on purpose but by accident, y'all'd be trashed. But hello, Derek. Welcome to the stream. Where are you taking the cotton? I got no idea, Joshua. I hadn't thought that far ahead on it. Racing Man, hello, welcome to the stream. Chad Spielers, welcome to the stream. How's it going, buddy? What differences are there in Farm Sim 2017? Man, I'm not gonna get into all that tonight. I mean, there's some subtle differences. The base game's the same. There's a new map. There's pigs in it. There's some neat little things. I'm not gonna rehash all that stuff. It's, you know, it's everything I could tell you is on their website. New equipment, you know, some new little pieces of equipment, but it's still the same game, you know. It's just gonna get a facelift. Look at it that way. And, you know, if you want to be a chick, you can be a chick. And if you want to throw a stump, you can throw a stump and drive a train. So, you know, there's some nice little things in it that, you know, like being able to go pick the livestock up and bring it to your facility and stuff. But for the most part, it's the same game, it's just getting a little bit of a makeover. Yeah, Dirt Bike Life, we have crop destruction on as well. Carl Kane, hey Bug, how are ya? How you doing? King Mike 5, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's cool, Alex. You like old streams in Manchester? Manchester's still my favorite map. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. That's it. Your liver would give out pretty quick. Stephen Fishhorn, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Steven, Bama looked alright. They looked lost in the beginning. They kind of got their act together in the second half. Maybe they found a quarterback. You never know. They'll probably come out this weekend and start somebody completely different, and everybody will scratch their head as to what's going on, or who knows. We'll see. First game never tells the truth. What software do I use for streaming? I use XSplit. You're a big Penn State fan? Oh, that's cool, man.
Any bets on where this can be dropped?
Wherever it's available to be sold at. I'm sure it can be dropped into the, you know, silo, which isn't realistic, but I'd just say sell it.
Roger.
It's not realistic to put it into a grain silo, so you might as well just go sell it.
Flour Mills 939. Ooh, shipping office. Shipping office it is.
Well, it's gonna be a long night driving all the way over there.
It's a long haul.
Oh man, you took the good tractor.
I would have taken that one any time of day. I don't like this one.
Really? Because I don't like this one.
No guts, man. Just kind of like.
Yeah, I don't like this one. So you know, it's a equal. I just don't like tracked ones. I don't know why. So let's look at this again. Flour mill. Freight yard. So you're going to the shipping office. Ooh, wow. Shipping office does pay pretty good, don't they?
Yep. It's a long drive, though.
Though it depends on what the bonus is on this at the freight yard, you know? While it's only $700 a ton, ooh, we gotta have some weight on the front of this thing, or we ain't turning. Gotta put some weight on there. I do love these weights. These OEB weights are great, man. I've had them since they came out and absolutely love them.
I need more weight.
You know how to put weight on?
It's maxed out.
Oh, is it? Really? Huh.
Pretty sure I'm looking to check, but...
This cotton's pretty heavy. It must be wet.
Yeah, 1,700. Wait.
See ya, Ashton. Take it easy.
Yeah, it's still drifting big time. Being cowboy on her so we can tease him when he hits stuff.
What are my thoughts about the guy that didn't stand up for the national anthem? You know. I don't really agree with what he says. I'll say that. I mean, I understand he's protesting something that he believes, but he's making this nation out to be something that it's not for what he says, you know. Yeah, there's a few bad police officers, and there's also people who we don't always get both sides of the story. So, I mean, some of it is really bad, and some of it is sometimes blown out of proportion. And, but I don't think this nation is not a nation that, is blatantly out to discriminate and kill and do the things that he quote unquote says are going on, and I just don't agree with that. So there are problems, I get it, and those need to be addressed. But some of the stuff that the image that is portrayed isn't actually what's going out. So, but too bad the cotton can't be baled. I know, man. It's too bad it can't be pressed. You know, I'd like to be able to press the cotton into big, huge cubes or rectangles, and don't pay attention to the fact that it comes out of the trailer like wheat. So you did the shipping office. I'm going to do the freight yard because I want to see what the bonus is. But you know what? I did this the other night, selling some weed off. I think there's diminishing returns on the bonus. Are you done selling?
Yep.
All right, 76,322 is what we got. I'm sending the train now. I want to see what the bonus is if you sell it at the freight yard. Well, the fact that it comes out of the trailer as grain is, you know, clear that you can put it in a silo. But again, I don't want to do that because that's just not real. I mean, that's the reason we're also using the AgriLiner trailers instead of like the Wilson grain trailers to haul everything. You wouldn't be caught dead with cotton in a grain trailer, so you would have to be something big. And that's also why we're not using the Bergmans, is because the Bergmans have those big rollers in the back of them, and you wouldn't run cotton through that either. So the Bomb Squad Gaming, hello, welcome to the stream. Hey Brian, how you doing, buddy? What are your favorite tractors? By the way, great video. I mean, in real life, I'm a John Deere fan. I mean, that's just kind of the way it is. All the stuff I own right now is John Deere, so it's really what I like. So hey, first time actually watching a good farming video. Also remember me from the art video. What's going on, buddy? Oopsie. Do I watch NASCAR? Not anymore, man. I used to, but it's just, I don't know. It's not as good as it once was to me. All the changes they made just make it undesirable for me. You're right, Brian. Everybody has the right to protest in this country, and you have your right to your opinion, just like I have my rights, and not to be happy with the fact that someone else did that, but you know. You know who I hate more, though? And I mean, I get it. He's protesting his right. You know the ones I can't stand? I can't stand the ones that say stuff like, if such and such gets elected, I'll leave the country. But they never do. You know? How many times have Susan Sarandon threatened to leave the country if somebody gets elected, as if a Republican gets elected? And yet, she still is getting fat cat in Hollywood. And you know, I saw Barbara Streisand the other day said something about if Donald Trump gets elected, she'll leave the country. Good. Let me help you pack your bags. But actually do it. I want to see you actually do it. Don't threaten to do it and then not do it. None of them would actually leave. They'd starve to death everywhere else. I think we ought to hold them to their word, you know? That's it, you know? Well, if you're going to make that kind of a statement for political gain, then you ought to have to be held accountable. Boot them out and in their place legalize an immigrant. I think that would work. Just remind them Canada is full. Has been all of its celebs. That's great. What do y'all have at the border crossing? Do y'all have like a movie critic there that says, you haven't done anything really entertaining in the last decade. No thanks. You need to go to the other border. I'll just say this. Even with a bad president, this is still a pretty good place to live.
Man, these things don't have brakes.
No, they really don't, do they? I think this is
the same guy that made those other John Deeres.
Oh, these are worse. This one's clearly worse. These need to go back to the maintenance department and get new shoes.
I don't think they got shoes in them. I think they left them out when they built them.
That's funny. Oops. Ah, man. Yeah, they just do not stop at all.
Need to get that anchor mod out again, put it on so we can throw it out if we want to stop.
Yeah. You gotta Flintstone it. See, that's another thing I don't understand. I don't understand dual citizenship. You either want to be a part of this country or that country. Not both. Joshua, does cotton need any special treatment and can you store it? Yeah, I mean, you can store it. It doesn't really need anything. But we're not going to store it because it's just not realistic the way you have it to store on this. Think about it in real life. Cotton would be, it would be harvested like this, and then, well, now they have machines that actually pull behind the combine, and the cotton is put straight into it and packed. But if they don't have that, there's usually a field side container that is it's got a ram in it that pushes the cotton down and compresses it, and it's formed into a big rectangular block like a brick that it's basically the size of a tipper trailer, you know. Once it's completely compressed into a big block, they open up the back door, push it out, and then put a tarp over the top of it, and then they have a truck come by that truck has got a fully enclosed sides and top, and then the back of it's open, and the back of it has like a little conveyor belt that comes out, and they just back it up to the block, and it picks it up and puts it into the truck so they can haul it to wherever the gin is. That's the way it's done in real life. So I would love to see that in this game, but unfortunately it's not here. Yeah, how do you like the way this thing unloads, Himmy, where it goes from left to right?
Yeah.
Not from the top to the bottom. You do what you can with the limitations that are there. Yeah. Drink.
Let's get into order if anybody was going to jump in.
Hello, Jared. Welcome to the stream. The new Farm Simulator 17 is cool. I'll take your word for it. I haven't seen it, so other than some little videos here and there. Now that I don't know anything about there as far as baling. I just know what I see around the farms around me use. Guess what I did?
Hey, Moose, remember to start that, lower the head and start it.
Yeah. And the sad thing is I actually remembered to switch over to the head so I could lower it. Yeah, I just forgot to do it, so, but, But yeah. Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh, I just know what I see around me and what the farmers around here use. Yeah, I saw some Gamescom gameplay. It does look pretty good. I don't know. I just wanted more, you know? And that's, I mean, that's the one thing I'll say is I don't feel like there's a whole lot been added to it. If I look at what the modding community has done for the game, and none of it has been implemented into the game, that's what disappoints me, you know? None of it. You know, you would think by now they would have added GPS into the game. You would think by now that there'd be more crops, not just a couple of crops. You would think they would have added in a lot of crops. I mean, how hard is it to add a few words and a few textures? So... was this field fertilized? Yes, it was. Oops. Forgot about that whole camera angle thing on the inside. Makes it a challenge, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Aw, did I do it again? I did. Well, I'm batting 1,000 tonight. Soul mod installed. No, it is not. It's just, it would be impossible for me to keep up with everything that has to be done on Soul mod. You know, has the field been sprayed? Has it not been sprayed? Too much work. Ian Severson, hello, welcome to the stream. I really don't see that, James. I don't see that they use the mod designers for this iteration of the game, because I don't think they did enough to have used the mod designers for it, you know? They added in pigs, they added in sunflowers and soybeans. And then, you know, the train being driven, you know, being able to drive it. Adding in livestock, a place to pick up livestock. I don't really think you're copying the modders on that. I just think that was the least they could do to freshen the game up. Whereas I was looking for more. I would, if I was the president of Giants and I'm developing a software and I see what the modding community puts into the game, I would just be like, wow, that's amazing. We ought to get that. We ought to get that, especially the things that, you know, Upside Down has done for the game. The things, you know, a GPS mod is just, why the fact that they don't have one in there just blows my mind. Auto combine, any of that stuff that would make single player that much easier, but also at the same time somewhat more realistic, you know? And yeah. So,
I don't think you got much of a bonus from the shipping train.
I don't think we got any bonus. Oh, you know what? I know why. You don't get bonus on multi-fruit.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
SP standard grains.
I didn't
As
even think about that.
As far as the mods, I imagine there is some intellectual property rights assigned to it, and if you have modders that are unwilling to deal in a
Dude, if you
fair market,
I guarantee if you went to some of these guys and talked to them and said, we like what you did, we want to take the concept and run with it, they give them a little bit of money, they'd be happy. I mean, seriously, I mean, I just don't see them turning away a little bit of money for it, you know.
they could just be not willing to accept a little. I mean, they may not be willing to pay for it. It's what they're looking for, freebies out of the community. So,
And that's probably more along the lines of what it is, you know. It's also probably more along the lines of, why do it yourself when the modding community does it for free? I mean, all they have to do is put out a base game and let the modders do the rest of it, you know? So why do more work than you have to? So that's like that old adage, don't spend money to make money when you're already making money. Don't spend it if you don't have to.
well, you know, from my perspective, there's no reason why they couldn't have offered them a fairly decent amount of money, because, I mean, look at the technology they got involved in this new game release.
Yeah.
What innovations do they have that have taken their, that they had to invest in? Not much.
They don't. Exactly.
It's the same engine. Yeah, graphics are better. That could have been.
Yeah.
I'm sure that took some time and effort, but
I can't really fault them though. I mean, when I did marketing and I, you know, handled everything with the record label, we always had that adage: if somebody else was going to promote it for you for free, don't waste any money. You know, the same thing in the bar industry. In the bar industry, you know, like, I used to always have people come up and tell me, you need to have this, you know, a band on Friday and Saturday nights. You need to have a name band. I'm like, why? Why spend extra money on a night when you're already going to make money, you know? This is the same thing with this. Why pour a whole lot of money into developing something when they know they're going to make money on it? They know people are going to buy it. When am I going to do another art video? Told you, man, I don't do art videos. You don't have to have a high spec computer to have more fruit in the game. It's just code words. It doesn't take any better computer to sow soybean than it does to sow wheat. It's just add a couple of textures in, a couple of texture files, and add in some code for it. It's not that bad.
well, where the high end would be with they change the textures for every grain when you unload in. The game pretty much uses the same textures for every unload. If you look at what it looks like coming out of the when you're dropping it in the silo, or you're dropping out of the combine, it's the same look.
Yeah. How long will the stream be? I don't know. Depends on how long it takes us to harvest this field. It's not going to be a long one tonight, I'll tell you that, because I am not feeling good at all. I probably see the screen right now about once every 10-15 seconds because my eyes are bothering me. So I will probably do this harvest and then probably shut her down for the night. But I've been up since 4 a.m. this morning, so but let's be honest, all right? You want to know the real reason why they don't add all that stuff into the game? Because if they add all that stuff into the game now, they won't have anything to add into the game for 2019. When will I do another spin tires video? I don't know. Don't know, man. I don't plan anything out. You know, I need to do some ATS. They released version 1.4 today, so probably need to do some ATS. I need to do some more Fern Bus. Probably need to do some spin tires. But to be honest with you, most of my day is spent playing Ark. You know? And if I do too much of the other stuff and don't do enough farm sim, I get in trouble for that. Drink. No, I don't have pink eye. I have really bad sinuses and allergies, and my eyes get all swollen and irritated, and they start weeping really bad, which irritates my eyelids, and they get real sore and itchy, and it's not fun. All right. Hi, Squire Jim. Yeah, we'll do it again. I was really worried about that stream. I went back and watched it. It didn't look too bad. I was just worried about how it was going to look because it just seemed like I was watching my encoder stutter the whole time, and I thought it was going to look horrible in the live stream. But it turned out pretty good. It wasn't too bad. We might do some more. We might do some more. Because we're having fun playing it. And, you know, I got some good comments from it, so. Don't fall asleep. That never happens. No, last night I was getting ready to do the stream, and I was setting everything up and getting everything ready to go, and I just, you know, I started just feeling so bad. I couldn't keep my eyes open from the medication, just wore me out. I told Hemi, I was like, well, I can't do it. I cannot do a stream tonight. I will fall asleep in the middle of it. So, like he and I were talking last night, some days you have good days, some days you have bad days. Some days you have good hours, some days you have bad hours. You just never know. You can feel great, and then all of a sudden it hits you like a freight train. So, it was kind of framey, Jim. I mean, I can see some stuttering, some framiness in it, you know, but it wasn't too terribly bad. It's definitely a game that records much easier than it is to stream, and as you know, it takes a lot to play that game anyways. And you know, I play it on Epic, and it's pretty demanding just to play that game on those settings, and then to try and stream it. It's a lot for a computer to keep up with. So
that's funny, David. Lucy, don't go where it gets that cold.
There was a time when I wished for snow every day. Now there's a time for if it gets below a certain temperature, I start getting really irritable. Joshua Klink, glad you like the live streams. Glad you're here. Nice to have you. See ya, Joshua. Take it easy. That's funny. I read that. Hey, I like the live streams. Oh, cool. Glad you're here. I'm leaving. Oh. Hot diggity dog. James is having a hot dog. I had a little sketty tonight. Mooselet. That's a new one. I've never heard the mooselet. We played around with calling the community the herd. That was sort of what we were going with for a while. I don't know. I feel silly about monikers like that. Like I'm trying to build something that I don't know. I try not to take myself that serious. Will I still be on in 70? I don't know what that means, but I don't know. My plan is to harvest this field. Get that done, and that'll probably be the evening. Probably will be it for the night. Oops. Oh, yeah, just in case y'all didn't get what Hemi and I were talking about earlier, the controls when you're in cab are reversed. So if you move your mouse to the left to look left, you look right. And if you move right, you look left. And if you push up to look up, you look down. And if you pull down to look up, yeah, it's totally messed up. Completely bizarre how it is. So I keep looking the wrong way because I think, oh, well, I want to look to the left. Let me turn to the left. Oh, no, I turned to the right. Gonna make you hungry with all the food talk, man. You hadn't been in this stream very many times, man. We used to had to put the kibosh on it, man. It used to be all this stream was people talking about food.
Donuts.
Oh, see, there we go.
Double fudge black walnut brownies.
Now
Never did get those.
That's just James. If you notice, Ken, every night James will talk about food. It's his go-to move.
I have to admit, hot dogs and Cajun sausage, well, it's more, I don't know what the word to use. I was disappointed it wasn't something like double fudge black walnut brownies. I mean,
hot dogs period was so out of left field and bland. I was just kind of like, what? I mean, that's like, huh? We hadn't seen Eben in a while.
Oopsie, you just go hit C and drive third person when you get something like that. Who's just trying to drive cab for you guys, but nah, I'm third person. You'd be seeing little tire marks going through the field when I was trying to make a turn.
I just try to mix it up every once in a while, you know? Of course, I had a guy today commented on one of my videos and said he wouldn't watch them because I drive in cab. He's like, yeah, I like your videos and everything, but I don't like first person views, or I don't like the in view, it's too constricted. I'm not going to watch any of your videos. I was like, really? I mean, I try to mix it up, you know? So. Oh, we lost a driver. Is it back to me and you again? I thought Jared was on here.
Jared's still here. I think he's hauling stuff right now.
Justin Sterner, hello, welcome to the stream. Good evening, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Stephen Collins, you had a date shack this afternoon. Had a date shack this afternoon. I don't know what that means, Stephen. What does shack mean? How long would it take me to mow it by myself? A while. A long, long time.
Like is then pineapple upside down cakes, James?
Raw, let's see. Somebody said I know, man. You can't please everybody, and I can't even please half of them, so it's just kind of crazy. I just do my thing, you know? You would have thought by now head tracking would be implemented sometime. Wade, it was, well, a modder, Upside Down, who does a lot of the back-end scripts like drive control, things like that, the Bell extension mod. He actually had a script and has one right now that will work with Track IR, but it's sort of a pain to do, so I don't do it, because it just involves too many little steps you got to go through. But then Toby IX contacted me and wanted to know if I wanted to demo their Toby IX. Apparently, their eye tracking software will work with Farm Sim, but I have a sneaky suspicion it just is like I can use Track IR with Farm Sim and just have it do anything that the mouse would do by using my head movement, and that's fine in cab for moving this camera around, but I don't want it moving my camera around here, and I don't want it moving. Oh, I forgot to go dump my load off. I totally hosed that one. Oh, but you didn't say nothing, huh?
I didn't want to interrupt you. You're talking.
Uh-huh. All right.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you. You were on a roll, so.
Anyways. But, like Track IR, I can set it up to take over and do anything that the mouse would do. But I don't want that taking over all the time, you know? I don't want it in my head here moving around. I just, you know. And I think that's what Toby IX is doing. It's just taking over and letting your eyes control anything that the mouse would do. I don't know. I never took them up on their deal because my monitors are too big for their system, so. Because I think like the biggest monitor you can use Toby IX on is like 28 inches or maybe even 31 inches. And yeah. I don't think it will work on a 50-inch monitor. Plus the fact that you've got to be so close to the sensor so it can track your eyes. And I sit 8 feet away from the monitor, you know. Not really gonna work out. Which road did you go up? Did you go up the one that
Nope.
I hosed, or did you go up the one next to it?
I went up one more.
Oh, okay. You left the hosed row for me. I got you.
I didn't want to step it on your row.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Well, no, you did the right thing, you know? My mistake, I should clean it up. Hey, Lurch, what's going on, buddy? Good to see ya. Yes, you can stop Track IR with a button. You can pause it. You are correct, Jared. Alrighty. Later, James. Thanks for coming out. Have a good night.
Oopsie, whenever we get done with this field, and we're not even halfway through it right now. We're about, what, you think a third?
I don't know. I haven't looked. I can't see the screen half the time, so. There we go.
I'd say we're, maybe a third of the way through it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I wouldn't even say we're a third of the way done with it. Yeah, we haven't completed a third of it. Maybe an
Trying
eighth.
to be the half glass full guy, you know?
Yeah. I gotcha. We're doing a huge field, 5 meters at a time.
Humongous field.
Oh, that's cool alerts, yeah. Well, James, Barbara Streisand said that if Trump gets elected, she's going to leave the country. And as I said earlier, I think we should hold her accountable to that one. If Rosie O'Donnell came out and said if Trump is elected president, she'll run naked down Hollywood Boulevard, I definitely think we should not hold her accountable to that. We might actually restrain her from doing that. I think we would be doing the nation. Maybe we should ship her out of the country with Barbara Streisand. That's a lot of field. Yes, it is. It is a whole lot of field. Where's he going? What is this, musical tractor? Robert, it ain't hard to find. All you have to do is check the link below in the show notes for all the server info, and it will tell you how to get everything. One-stop shopping. And I know there's a lot of people that don't like that I do that, but multiplayer is multiplayer, and it's too critical that everybody be on the exact same mod for me to sit there and get links and have people complain that they don't have the right one, so. Hello, Night Rage. Welcome to the stream. I don't know, David, did they have a Hollywood Boulevard anywhere in Canada? Because we could let her streak down it. That would work. Just as long as we don't let the media cover it. Andrew P, welcome to the stream. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. What up, we the peeps? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Did you get your homework done? What mod is this? It's the John Deere 9965. Oh, Night Rage, glad to have you, buddy. Appreciate the fact you're watching. Appreciate all you guys. Y'all don't know how much it means that y'all come out every night and watch the stream. I do appreciate it. I hope it's entertaining. And I'm not just wasting your time. Uh-oh. Lag spike. Why am I missing that section? Did I really just read that?